somewhere new and exciting, so where better to go than space?
I remember at the end of Lego Batman 2, there was a heavy allusion to the idea of a third game. You guys are coming out, you're coming out on, it seems like, every platform under the sun. For folks who might not have played those previous two games, or maybe played the first one and dropped down on the second one, what are you guys doing in the third game to sort of reinvigorate it? Because the third game is a tough one to do.
Well, yeah. Well, for us, it's a really exciting one to do because we're getting to go back to a franchise we absolutely adore. So for us, we wanted to go back and it's like a term we've got in the office. It's like a Lego revolution. It's a Lego-lution. We want everything to be new and exciting.
Lego-lution?
Lego-lution.
Do the levels levolute as well? Could it be Lego Levolution?
They could do, yeah. But yeah, we wanted to do everything new. So what we're doing is we've got new suits, we've got new modes, new characters. You know, this is going to have like more characters than we've ever seen in a Lego Batman game. Yeah, we've got over 150 characters. Yeah. Like we've gone right through the whole DC sort of like universe looking for characters.
Because you had quite a lot in the last game.
We did,
like there were bunches. It's like
but yeah, in this one, it's all the characters. So we're going to go out to the Lantern Worlds. We're going out in the story. Obviously, Brainiac, like you say, at the end of Lego Batman 2, he rocked up and he'd identified where Green Lantern was. Yeah. So straight off the bat, we're going to give the player...
Just dropping Lego Batman 2 spoilers on my stage.
Yeah, sorry. What we're going to be doing is straight away we're going to be giving players access to the Lego Justice League characters. So you're going to be able to play all of your favourite characters. But as well as that, the Legion of Doom come in.
Okay.
And right away we're going to be going, right, you're going to get to play and mix and match these characters together against Brainiac. And then all of a sudden, with a huge twist in the story, you're off around the Lantern Worlds, and you're going to go and visit some places that have never been seen in a video game. Yeah. So for us, it's really exciting to go and explore and go around these worlds.
Excellent. As a fan of the series, I've got a bunch of questions, but if you guys at home have any questions, at Daniel O'Dwyer on Twitter, and make sure I'll send them to Arthur here. Can we? I want to ask you first. The open world stuff was really interesting in the last game.
Yep.
Same sort of setup? Is it an open sort of world for you to pick the levels as you want and find interesting stuff in it? And if so, is it bigger than last time around?
Well, what we're doing is, we want Lego Batman 3 to be like the ultimate superhero game for the whole family this year. And we've gone from Lego Batman 2 with the open world Gotham, because we're going to space and because of something that happens in the story that I can't say. What we've done is we've evolved things, and we're going to give players the ability to explore the Lantern Worlds. Things that we've done, Joker's amazing, isn't he? The things that we've done before, we're trying to just go further with different things. And I think when people get to play it, they will really enjoy what we've done this time round.
Will there be any open world Gotham in this one? Because part of me really wants to do a graphical like side-by-side between this and Arkham Knight.
We do actually visit Gotham in the story, but like I say, there's something that happens which is like, it's so awesome. I can't really sort of go any further into it without spoiling it. I don't want to drop spoilers too much.
Yeah. So let's talk about what's happening here. What stage of the game is this, and what's going on?
Okay, yeah. So the stuff that's been going on screen is, again, because everything's new, we're going into space. So we've got a load of this, like kind of retro sort of like shooter stuff I grew up with as a kid. Which gives us a new way of mixing some gameplay in there. And this level as part of the story, it's like she's going to need a bigger spaceship, right? This part of the story, what we've got is the Legion of Doom have taken over the Watchtower. Batman and Robin have been called up to space with the rest of the Justice League. And the idea is they've got to kind of break in and sort out the Legion of Doom. And this is kind of a precursor to where Brainiac comes in the story. So what we're doing here is, you can see Batman and Robin have got like this whole new gadget wheel. It enables really, really quick, slick movement between suits. They've also got suits that are all new and exciting. So we've got a couple of fan favourites from Batman 1 and 2, and then a whole load of new exciting suits because we want to give people new exciting things to do. As well as that, you've got someone like Toy Wonder who, some people will be like, what is that? And it's like, well, it's a real character, but Robin can basically get Toy Wonder out and control him, and he has his own unique abilities. This is all about characterization. We've got, obviously, Cyborg. Now, Cyborg's evolved from the first game. This time round, again, he's got a whole load of new suits. Some of these suits, you've got him. What better way to hide from people than a washing machine? So, no one's going to think, well, there's a washing machine. There's no one there. But well, he can transform into a big fig cyborg. So he can run around, he can smash stuff up. every character is like brought to life in a whole new way from what we've done in the past. You know, some of the characters that we've got as well, you know, we're not revealing too many right now, but there are characters we've got here, you can see. So we've got a couple of the big Lego figures. We've got Killer Croc, we've got Solomon Grundy's brilliant, Killer Croc's brilliant. And as well as that, there's a couple of characters that adds the animation on that. The guys in the office have done a fabulous job on these characters. But yeah, so as well, you can see a couple of characters there where we've got Batmite, who a lot of people might kind of quite like. Batmite, he's the ultimate Batman fanboy, right? So we've got Batmite. There's also Plastic Man. So Plastic Man here, he can obviously bend and stretch, but he can transform into some crazy stuff. So you know, you can transform him into like a retro 80s kind of space hopper. He can bounce around and do some mad stuff. And then as well, Flash, he's faster than ever. He's got his unique moves. And you can also, we've also got Bleeze. So Bleeze is one of the Red Lanterns. And that's kind of like alluding to where we're going with this game and what we'll see.
So Traveler's Tales have been working on these games for, is it over a decade maybe at this stage? Is it close to it maybe?
It may well be, yeah.
Well, we now live in a post-Lego the movie world where like this type of humor and what you guys have been doing for a long, long time now has a sort of a wider global appeal for people who might live outside of the sort of video games world.
Yeah.
Does that change the way in which you guys design these games or like try and make these characters?
No, not...
Do you think it'll help actually? Do you think people will want to buy
I'd
more?
hope so. Yeah, you know what you got to remember is like the Lego video game franchise is hugely popular. You know, there's over 100 million units of our games have shipped. It's amazing, and so for us, if that brings more people in, we just love to have fun and we love to make fun, and ultimately, if people pick these games up, buy them, and enjoy them, it's our job's done. You know, we have so much fun making them. Bringing characters to life, whether it is Joker, whether it is Solomon Grundy, you know, whether it is Batman, and you know, getting that interplay between him and Robin and Alfred, and you know, it's all about getting those characteristics, you know, really sort of like getting everything that makes those characters great, and throwing it on the screen with a brilliant script. You know, the script in this one by far outweighs like 2 for me. I think it's brilliant.
On that sort of note, Georgina Perez is asking, any famous voiceover actors for this game? Or
yes, but I can't say. We have such an amazing cast. Like, we've been doing voice recordings, and I'm sat there at the other end of a phone dialing in and giving direction and stuff, and I'm like, I can't believe he's on the phone. And it's like, and you're having fun, and these guys are reading the script, and you just hear them burst out laughing. Yeah, we have to extend the sessions because they're having fun reading stuff, and obviously down the line we'll announce who we've got.
No little clues. Is the
my lips are sealed. I would be in so much trouble.
Well,
it just, trust me, it's an epic cast.
Cool. Well, that's all I deserve for saying Telltale Games at the start of the segment, so don't worry about it. Alex Bell's asking, will players be able to customize characters?
Yeah, absolutely. It's part and parcel of what makes the Lego games great. We want people to go make their own heroes, taking all the components from the heroes, from the villains, and just make their own crazy characters. Assign them superpowers and effectively just create your own superhero.
Multiplayer has also been a really amazing part of these games, being able to jump in and jump out and have fun. Are you guys staying the course on that stuff? Are you doing anything new with it? And for those who haven't done it before, just can you explain how it works?
Yeah, it's, one of the key things about Lego video games and the Lego Batman games is drop-in, drop-out co-op. 2 players playing together, being able to play a video game with your kid that's just fun and family-friendly and hugely enjoyable. So this game is going to be, 2-player, drop-in, drop-out co-op. It's got dynamic split screen, fixed split screen, so you can pick and choose what you like. And again, all the gameplay hinges around interplay between these characters. Pick your favorite character, go and do something with them that's unique, then swap to someone else. Batman, Joker, Robin, Lex, Cheetah, Wonder Woman. There's just so many great characters in this game.
Carl Duran in Dublin asks, now that Batman is in space, does that mean that there's no open world hub anymore? So how does that change the way in which you have the sort of the open world stuff you had in the last game?
Well, we're going to visit iconic locations in the hub. So, you've got the Batcave, you've got the Watchtower, you've got the Hall of Justice, Hall of Doom. And as well as that, like I say, you're also going to be able to explore the Lantern worlds. So we are going to give people that same brilliant experience of doing crazy missions for the more obscure characters and races and exploring and doing stuff in your own time. We're just taking it up to a different level, giving players, again, another new experience.
Alex Bedell asks, is there any plans for online features in LEGO Batman 3? A massive fan of the series, he says.
At the minute, what we're doing is we're exploring what we're doing moving ahead. We're really focused on delivering the best game we possibly can for everyone. Like I say, we want this to be the ultimate superhero game for the whole family this year.
It's coming out on next-gen consoles as well?
Absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely. Has that changed the way in which you guys have made the attempt, tackled the design stuff? Because these games have always really looked great, like they've looked polished and have always ran smoothly whatever platform they were on.
Yeah, well, for us, it's basically meant that as a designer, we can throw more stuff at the screen. More characters, more Lego, bigger vistas. And that then has obviously meant that we've had to develop the engine, really concentrate on pushing the boundaries, which has meant that the current gen games, they've gone up. And if you sit them side by side, this game it's just, again, another step forward. We put so much work in. The guys in the office are brilliant, the guys and the girls, put so much work in to just push things forward. People are going to be able to have a great experience no matter what platform they play the game on.
There's so many questions coming in from fans here. Paul Dozier is asking, any special minifigures for pre-ordering LEGO Batman 3?
There is a very special one. I can't say. However, I saw it for the first time the other day, and I was like, yep, love it.
How close are you guys from launch?
We're coming out fall, so there's not long, but we are really enjoying development. Some of the stuff in the game is amazing, and obviously as we go through the rest of the development, if people just follow at LEGO Batman Game on social media, they'll see everything. As we come to announce stuff, they'll see the new things, the new characters, new worlds, new features, and they'll find out. There's so much stuff I want to just go and tell people. It's but this is the first time. This is the first hands-on. The game was only announced recently, so it's here's the first look. And as we go through, the stuff in this game is just amazingly brilliant.
You guys seem to really have this formula down at Traveller's Tales. I even hate saying the word formula because it makes it sound formulaic, and you guys have been building on it for so long. Do you ever miss making other types of games, or are you happy creating? So, because now we're on the third Batman, there was so many Star Wars ones as well as Indiana Jones. You've done so many. Is there ever a part of you guys that wishes you could try something else, or are you happy making this series?
Well, speaking personally, I didn't even know. Someone actually messaged me and told me. Yesterday was my 15th anniversary at TC.
Oh,
right?
really? Okay.
So 15 years. Long time. But every day I go into work, I'm excited. I never get tired. And that's probably the answer to the question. And the whole team, we have a load of really talented people. They all come in. Every day's different. And you're working on, the biggest properties you can. Who can't be excited about working on a LEGO Batman video game?
Yeah,
with
it's LEGO,
characters?
it's Batman.
Yeah, I loved LEGO as a kid. I love making LEGO video games. And you see the joy on kids' faces when and adults actually. You see the joy in their faces when they play these games, and that's enough. That to me is yep, doing a great thing. We'll keep doing what we're doing. We love it.
Was the LEGO movie a pleasant surprise? Because it was, I was surprised at how great it was. I couldn't believe how much fun it was.
I loved it. I went actually twice to the cinema.
Yeah.
I took my daughter Lily, and me and her we were laughing all the way through. It was one of those movies where you thought, I'm going to have a laugh, but then you got to the point where it's no, that's hurting my jaw. Just back there. Yeah. It was such a good movie. Yeah, it was wicked, and the video game was great because that was our other office in Wilmslow, the Fusion guys. They did a great job, and I enjoyed playing that one because obviously we work on different ones. Yeah. So when we finish mine, it's I'll go and catch up with what the other guys are doing. So
what I loved about that movie is that I felt that whoever had worked on it, that at least someone there had played these games, because the humor that you guys have always put into these, I feel was representative there.
But it was beautiful as well.
Yeah.
So you looked at it and it was just you could almost grab the Lego. It's so good.
Right.
So
Arthur
good.
Parsons, Telltale Games, Traveller's Tale Games. I was waiting to see if you'd do it again.